me in the kitchen, love. I've got everything on.
Of course I don't. The kitchen's the best place to talk anyway. I was in the print shop when you phoned, so I thought I'd call rather than ring back.
Oh, you needn't have bothered, love. It's nothing very desperate. Just an impulse, and I picked up the telephone.
I know where those impulses usually originate.
Sefton?
Yes.
Oh, well, this one did anyway. I'm beginning to feel a bit embarrassed about living under his roof and not paying my way.
Well, it looks to me as if he's getting a very good bargain.
Oh, well, I'd have to cook wherever I was. I don't mind that. But I would like to be a bit more independent. Place of my own. I was wondering if I could buy myself a little flat or something.
It's the old problem, then. LSD.
Well, there's the little bit that Jack left me, of course, but if I use that, I'll have to think what I'm going to live on. What I wanted to ask you is, the dividend's due soon, isn't it? Is there any chance it might be up this year?
Well, I doubt it, frankly. There should be a little something, but...
Oh, you don't look too hopeful.
Well, I don't like to build up your hopes, Helen.
I don't want to ask Sefton.
You get the feeling he likes you to be dependent on him?
Well, yes, I do.
He hasn't been near the works for more than a month. It comes to it hard when you've been working your guts out. No interest, no caring. Hello, Tony.
Hello,
let's get on.
I didn't know you were coming to dinner.
Well, I'm not. I'm just off.
Well, the table's laid for 4.
Your father phoned. He wants to wine and dine a very good friend, as he put it.
I didn't know he got one. Oh, well, we're obviously going to learn something this evening.
What?
Father's definition of a very good friend.
Oh, hello. I was beginning to get worried. It's so late.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a full-time job looking for one.
Hey, you've been pubbing.
Yes, I've had one. No, I tell a lie. 2.
Well, only 2? Is that why you're so late?
Oh, I wish I had a pint for every interview I've had. Thank you, Mr. Ashton. Thank you for coming to see us. Thank you very much. We'll let you know.
Well, maybe they will. After all, we can manage, can't we? We can scrape by.
Yeah, scrape by. Oh, Sheila, I want you out of that naffy job. I want a decent house so we can bring the kids back.
I know you do.
And we're not breaking into my gratuity or Mum's money, because that's for the house.
It doesn't have to be a mansion, you know.
Oh. Oh, God, what a day. Sitting across one desk after another. Being interviewed by those that had it cushy. The ones that stayed at home and got it all sorted out for themselves. Being bloody patronised.
Your head hasn't been hurting you again, has it?
Yes, a bit.
Oh, dear. Never mind. I've got you a lovely supper.
Oh, look, I'll get something.
I know you will. Of course you will.
I promise you, Sheila, I
and
will.
Don't you promise me either. If you go doing that, you'll think you're being patronised for my sake. You just promise yourself. Hmm?
You're not at the hospital now, then?
No, not the same one, no. I was about to move anyway. One of us had to when we got married.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's not done, is it, doctor and nurse? Frida said. Oh, thanks.
Well, she shouldn't be long now.
Oh, it's all right.
How long has it been, Doris?
Long?
Since you left the hospital?
Oh, I don't know. Months, I suppose.
Nobody seems to know where or why.
Yeah, it was a bit sudden. Sorry.
Ah, there she is.
Hey! Smashing news! I changed duties next week. Same time as yours. We can actually sleep together. Oh, Doris.
Remember me?
Oh, where have you been all this time?
Oh, around.
So you're back at home then?
No, I came straight here.
Frida's been very worried about you.
Oh, I kept meaning to write, but I was never much of a writer at the best of times, was I?
Well, have you eaten?
Not so as you'd notice.
Well, come to the kitchen and give us a hand. You can work up an appetite while we chat.
Haven't had a meal like that since my mother died, bless her.
Any coffee, Helen?
Yes, just about.
Trevor?
Thanks.
It's very good of you to go to all this trouble.
No trouble, Sefton, no trouble.
Shall we go in here, Trevor? Sit down.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I've got a drop of brandy.
Good.
Exactly what business you in, Mr. House?
Oh, I spread it fairly widely, you know. I've several companies. Nothing you can't sell these days. It's getting hold of the stuff. Now, take these Victory in Europe celebrations they're all planning. One of my companies got hold of a load of old signal rockets, and those things they throw in battle training, thunder flashes. Councils are simply fighting for them, for firework displays.
Yes, I dare say the Jerrys have got some of that stuff to spare.
That's a thought.
Yes, isn't it?
How to make contact there.
Yes, how?
You're not stationed over there by any chance?
Oh, sorry, no. The odd unexploded mine is all I can put you in touch with.
Tony, give your aunt a hand, would you?
Yes, there's a nice thought.
And close the door if you don't mind.
Certainly, Father.
Now, here we are. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. Now, the next thing we've got to get rid of is this damn coalition government.
It's to be hoped so. Damn controls, paper quarters crippling the print works.
Really? Things a bit tricky, aren't they?
Oh, no. Nothing I can't cope with. We shall ride it. I'm not without a bob or two, you know.
I'm relying on it. No, thanks. Another pal of mine, his sister's in Whitehall. She says that after victory in Europe, Churchill's resigning for proper elections. Political parties again.
It'll be a landslide.
Controls out, private enterprise in, and with not a house built in the last 6 years, thank God I've got a foot in the building trade.
It'll be just like after the last lot.
It'll be a damn sight better. They weren't knocking him down so fast, were they?
Yes, it's been a long, hard day, but the sun's coming out at last, eh? I hope you've got a bob or two as well.
Indeed I have, but most of it's tied up, the same as yours. Which brings us back to that printing works.
Yes?
Not going to be any trouble on that score, is there?
Don't worry. I can get enough votes to sell.
What did Uncle Edwin come round for?
Oh, he just popped in to say hello on his way home. You sure I'm not expected to go back in?
Are you curious about what's going on?
You?
I'd listen at the keyhole if it wasn't so damned undignified.
What do you think?
Well, you don't have to be a genius to see that he's up to something.
Like trying to sell the works again?
Yes, a thought had occurred to me. I think I'll pop out for a bit. Do you mind?
No, I can manage the rest.
Jolly good. Oh, in the unlikely event of his asking for me, tell him I've gone to the plough, will you?
Nobody will change their minds from last time, Tony. Why should they?
I don't know. But Father and this chap Howells have got their heads together. He's obviously up to something.
When isn't he?
No, could be quite wrong. But I thought you ought to know. Anyway, I must go, Uncle. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Tony.
Trunks, please.
So that's what it was all about.
What was all about?
Sefton's little dinner party. Tony thinks he's going to sell the works, it seems.
Not again.
Well, that's what Tony thinks. Helen could do with the money, I think. I couldn't blame her if she weakened.
She won't. She didn't last time. Why should she now?
Well, I had a chat with her tonight. I got the impression she's very short. Maybe she needs the cash more than the dividend once a year. Not much of a dividend at that.
Well, they could all say that. With John taking a teacher's training course, one share would come in very handy.
Well, sell then, Margaret.
Not likely. And John wouldn't let me anyway. He thinks a lot of you, you know.
That's more than can be said for Sefton.
It's the last thing you could say for him. Heaven knows why. There have been times when you could have dropped him in the cart and he'd had to have managed the place by himself.
Lord Sefton, I'd like to see his hands grimed with printer's ink. We're poles apart, Margaret. He'll never see things as I see them, and I'll never see them as he does. He's set on selling the place, and nothing else matters a damn. He's out to talk just one of us round. Anyone will do. He'll have a business for sale ad in the papers before you can say knife.
Oh, come on now, Dad. No one in the family would do a thing like that to you.
David did.
It isn't a man, is it?
What makes you think that?
Oh, I don't know. I just wondered. I mean, if I can help. But then, of course, I don't know if I can, do I? Unless you want to tell me. Talk about it.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, don't you think your parents might be worried?
I doubt it.
Well, don't you think you ought to tell them you're all right?
Yeah, I will. Not just yet, though.
Well, you know, the hospital sent them that letter telling them your training was, what's the word they used? Terminated.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Nothing does.
I am right, aren't I? It is a man.
We were going to be married when he got demobbed. We were, really. He rented this semi near the camp at Warrington.
American.
Yeah, you always did say I was young mad, didn't you?
And now it's over. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, Doris, did you think it couldn't happen to you? He's gone back to America, hasn't he?
Dallas. Demobbed.
Where he's married already. Children, probably.
Yeah, 2. Oh, don't look like that, Frida. He was different. He never even looked at other girls.
Oh, Doris.
David, didn't your Uncle Sefton once say that he might have something for you?
Well, he knows I'm looking. If he had, I think he'd say. I'm not going begging, Sheila.
Well, even if he hasn't, he must know plenty of business people. I mean, people who are looking for somebody. Well, somebody like you.
Look, I'll find what I'm after without anybody's help. Then we're in nobody's debt.
Well, what are you after?
What do you think I'm after? What we've never had, that's what I'm after.
You really think, then, that money would make all that difference?
Well, it helps, doesn't it? I mean, you can't do much without it. Nice to go shopping with, isn't it?
Mm.
What about a decent school for the children when they come back? Nice home. With a bedroom you can walk into without worrying about the bloody floor going through.
Oh, come on, it wasn't all that bad. We had some good times before the war, didn't we?
Or living in a slum. Nicking the money for a pint out of the gas meter.
You never did that, did you?
Didn't I?
It looks just what we're after. Far out of Liverpool?
15 minutes. The tram routes on both roads, either side. Perfect.
Asking price?
You mean, what am I asking?
Oh, it belongs to you. Freehold. And you'll sell it to our company when we form it.
At current market prices, all right?
Oh, making a bit on the side, eh?
Wouldn't you? If you had a suitable piece of land, wouldn't you do the same?
Oh, I'm not complaining, so long as I know.
When controls are off, we'll be able to build damn near 200 houses on that site.
More if we squeeze them in tight. Yes, my theory is that Hitler isn't dead at all. He escaped to South America.
Yes, it wouldn't surprise me a bit.
Oh, well. Free to pop round in the morning, Trevor. I may have some news.
10:30?
Do fine.
Right, Tony. Good night.
What did Edwin say?
Edwin?
You found him, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
Well, what could he say?
I'm going round to Edwin's to talk business. I warned him I might. Oh, it affects you too as well, so we'll all go together.
You've got it all cut and dried, have you?
You don't know what you're talking about, Tony.
I can add 2 and 2 together, though, Father. When you say you want to talk business with Edwin, whose welfare do you have in mind?
Shouldn't my welfare count, then? Anyway, I'm not telling the story twice.
We should go, Tony.
I'm not going round there like a puppy on a lead with no idea of what sort of proposition I'm supposed to be supporting.
It's in your interest as much as anybody's.
But is it in Uncle Edwin's interest?
What?
He's given 35 years to Briggs & Son.
He's been paid for it, hasn't he? A damn sight more than he'd have earned down the pit.
And that's the thanks we owe him for all he's done.
We don't owe it to him to keep the place in the family, I'll tell you that.
Say that.
Are you coming or not?
I've got things to do.
Please yourself. I've never counted on your support anyway.
You're not going to get it.
You should be there, Tony.
No, you tell me what he says.
Tony, you
Look,
should be...
it's no point. He won't listen to anything I've got to say. Believe me, I've got my reasons.
You can't talk to his generation. They know nothing.
Hello. Yes, I'd like trunks, please.
There we are then. Balance sheet for the year ended 31st of March 1945. I'll send copies to Joe and your Philip. That leaves one for me and one for Tony. Oh, that's funny. There's one missing. I told that blasted accountant's girl, one for each.
Here you are. I'll share Dad's.
And that's about the only sharing there's going to be by the look of it.
We've made a loss. I didn't think there'd be much to show this year, but...
That's right. Loss for the year to March 31st, 1945, £203. It's the first time Briggs & Son haven't made a profit since Father bought his first hand printer.
Well, we all know the reasons for it. Paper rationing, printing controls, machines we can't get parts for. Those works are as efficient as any you'll find in this day and age.
It's no reflection on the way you run the place, Edwin. Nobody said that.
Well, if anything's to blame, it's the war, Uncle, and that's nearly over, thank God.
It could drag on against the Japs. Who knows how long? And how long can we go on with the way these figures are going?
Well, the firm can't go on losing money. I can see that, Sefton.
Helen, it's the first loss ever.
You don't need to wait for the annual meeting to know there'll be no dividend this year. No profit to pay it out of. The shareholders will get nothing.
Well, that doesn't mean we won't make a profit next year. Have you got some other reason for wanting to sell out?
Anybody against selling after this needs putting away in Whittingham Asylum, because if we don't sell soon, there'll be no capital left either. Just 4 walls and machinery not worth shifting except as scrap.
If it's as bad as you say it is, who's going to buy it?
Oh, there's always somebody, Edwin, if you look. And when we find him, we should grab him with both hands.
Come on, Jimmy, wake up. Now, look, clean that mug out of there and give that form a wipe and get on with it. Morning, Tony.
I didn't realise we were doing as little as this.
I don't expect you did. You've seen the balance sheet, I take it.
Yes, Aunt Helen put me in the picture.
You know what's in your father's mind?
No, I don't.
You know he came round last night waving sheets of figures and trying to sell the place over our heads? But he must have known. You telephoned.
I knew something was in the wind. I didn't know what.
You didn't bother to find out. I thought you were on my side in all this. Here, Jimmy, I told you to give this a wipe.
I'm not taking sides, Uncle, until I know what the game is. I came down here this morning to see for myself. I can see why the place is losing money.
Sounds to me he doesn't know you're here. Have you done this off your own bat?
Well, no. I mean, no, he doesn't.
I did promise him I'd do something when I could. I haven't forgotten. The wheels are in motion. Not turning as fast as I'd like, but in a few months there may be an opening for him.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very nice, but until then...
I can't pull jobs out of a hat, Sheila.
I know. It's just that he's a bit proud. You know, David.
And what about you? You've got the sense to know when you can't afford to be too proud.
Oh, we can't.
It was your mother-in-law that knew which side Edwin's bread was buttered on. Never Edwin.
Well, when you've got two kids, you've got to face the facts, haven't you?
What sort of a job's he after?
I don't know anything. Look, I'd better go.
No rush, no rush. Just stay where you are. Good morning, Trevor. Come in.
Morning, Sefton.
We won't start for a minute. I've got somebody with me. You might like to meet her. Oh. Sheila, Mr. Howells. Mrs. Ashton, my nephew David's wife.
Very nice to meet you.
Oh, how do you do?
Don't know of anybody looking for a likely ex-RAF officer, do you, Trevor? Do well, properly handled.
Your husband?
Yes.
What's his line?
Well, flying aeroplanes.
Not much shortage in that line these days, is there?
But he worked his way up, you know. He finished an officer.
Persuasive, is he?
Yes, oh yes, I think you could say that.
He can talk all right.
I've got a company starting. Going to need young men on the ball. You can tell him to come and see me.
Oh, I will. Thank you. That's marvellous. The only thing
he
is...
doesn't know she's here, Trevor. A bit of a proud chap, you know.
Oh, that's all right now. Got an envelope, Sefton? A plain one?
Yes.
He's going to be away from home sometimes. If he gets the job. Does that worry you? It does worry some wives, doesn't it?
He was away in the forces, wasn't he?
Complain to me if it's more than's good for you. My number's on here. Phone any time.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Here we are.
Oh, thanks. What's his name?
Oh, David Ashton.
Well, that's simple. You can say it was put through the door if you don't want to wait for the post.
I'll see you up, Sheila.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thank you.
Something may come of it. If not, we'll try again.
Only as long as David doesn't find out. Oh, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, love.
Some blokes don't deserve the wives they get, do they?
Oh, he's a smart enough chap. Could do well if he knuckles down to it.
You'll have to if I'm paying. Well, what's the news?
Oh, the Times says we can expect the victory announcement at any hour now.
I mean the print works.
The wheels are turning, Trevor. The wheels are turning. 48 hours at the most is my estimate.
Hey, what about Cary Grant in Arsenic and Old Lace? No enthusiasm for Cary Grant. Lauren Bacall and Humphrey Go-Kart in To Have or To Have Not.
Boris Karloff in the House of Frankenstein.
Oh, please, Frida, give it a rest.
Well, don't you want to go to the pictures then?
I told you I didn't before you started. It was him talking like Humphrey Bogart that got me keen on him in the first place.
Well, what do you want to do? I mean, you can't just sit around here all day, you know, Doris. It just isn't good for you.
For you? I'm going on your nerves, aren't I?
No, you're not. Look, it isn't the end of the world, Doris, you know. You fell for someone, you've been living with him, and now he's gone. You're better off without him, you know.
You are? Really, you are.
Look, in a few weeks' time, you'll have forgotten all about it. You'll have a new job, meet new people, and no one need ever know it ever happened.
Is that what you really think, Frida?
Yes, of course it is. I know
You're
it
wrong,
doesn't.
you know.
No, I'm not. Look, in a couple of months...
You're going to make me say it, aren't you?
Say what?
That I'm pregnant.
Then you're only against selling because of Edwin.
It's his livelihood, Sefton. He tried to explain it to you when this came up last year, but I'm afraid you'll never understand him.
So we've all got to suffer for Edwin's sake.
What suffering have you done?
Supposing we specify in the sale that Edwin stays on as manager.
Would the new owners agree?
Well, they might. We don't know till we ask.
Would Edwin agree?
He'd be a fool if he didn't. Now, you astonish me, Helen. Why can't you accept my judgment in a business matter?
I don't look on it as just a business matter. Making coffee.
Oh, hot and strong, please. I need it.
Not for me, thank you. I hope you're thinking about what you're going to do after your demop comes through.
Yes, I've been thinking about it quite a lot, as a matter of fact. Why?
Because the way things are going, we shall all be looking for jobs.
All right. Tony Briggs. Oh, hello. Yes, he's here. Yes. Mr. Fraser, for you.
I don't know any Fraser.
He didn't say you did.
Sefton Briggs. Oh. Yes, you are correctly informed. Just a minute. Tony, tell Helen I've changed my mind about that coffee.
Righto.
Go on. Might I ask how you know the works is up for sale, Mr. Fraser? We haven't put it on the market. Oh. And was the friend who whispered in your ear called Trevor Howells by any chance? No matter. You're very discreet, Mr. Fraser. I like that. Now look, why don't we get together?
I went down to the works this morning. It's clearly no hive of industry. Uncle Edwin's obviously very worried. He practically accused me of letting him down.
You aren't going to, are you?
No. Something's got to be done.
Yes, but what?
You stubborn shareholders may be interested to know that I've just had a Mr. Fraser on the phone, interested in buying the printing works.
Oh, yes.
The point is he's got publishing interests, magazines, and licenses for paper. It makes a difference.
Yes, it does, as a matter of fact.
So this is probably the last chance we'll ever have of getting a decent price. Think on that. Let me know when you agree to sell. The last chance, mind you.
Hello, darling.
Hello, love.
Did you go to the hospital?
Yep.
Oh. How did you get on?
Oh, 6 injections
Oh,
today.
God.
Must be a record.
This came through the letterbox for you, David.
Oh, somebody's saving on stamps?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a private delivery service, I should think.
Trevor W. Howells, Esquire.
Isn't there anything written on the back of it, then?
Hey, get this. Sefton Briggs tells me you could be the man that I'm looking for. Come and see me, TWH. Trevor W. Howells, Esquire. Managing Director, Mersey House, 3rd floor. Now there's a man. Trevor W. Howells, Esquire, doesn't wait for me to go to him. He's come to me.
He hasn't actually come to you now, David.
What? I mean, he's approached me, you know, the man I'm looking for.
No, could be. He says could be the man.
We'll be out of here before VE
Look,
Day.
David, you haven't got the job yet. Now, don't count your chickens.
Listen, if he's bothered to come round here and shove that through the door, it's search, Sheila. It's the big
Oh,
chance.
no, David,
don't say anything.
please,
Just say
don't-
yes.
Don't get so excited,
For God's sake,
David.
come on, let's look on the
Listen,
bright side.
Supposing that he doesn't. Now, supposing he doesn't.
If he does and he doesn't, well, that's tomorrow. Today, well, let's just be, I don't know, let's be bloody optimistic for once, shall we? Come on.
John not back from his parents yet?
No, he phoned Margaret to say he was staying another day. Well, what's Sefton up to now?
Waiting to see who gives way first, I suppose.
You mean Tony or you?
Well, Tony could be thinking... I don't know.
Yes, I wondered about that this morning. I mean, what's happened? What is there to think about?
I sensed it before we heard about this man who's interested in buying.
What man?
Oh, I thought Sefton would have told you.
No. And Tony hasn't either.
Well, he wants the works to print his magazines.
Well, ideal for that, if we were selling.
Sefton tried to tell us that the figures last year weren't going to affect his price.
Well, that's true. He'd be bringing his magazine work in. I've got no argument against that.
I'm home, Dad. Hello, Aunt
Margaret.
What did Phil have to say, Dad?
Phil?
Well, I didn't have time to read it. You know, an airmail. I put it down somewhere. I thought it was the... yes, here we are. Delayed by enemy action.
It's not from Phil. It's from Joe.
Father,
What is it?
how much are the works worth as a going concern?
Why do you ask?
If the family agreed to sell, that is.
Oh, well, if we could get 20,000, we should grab it. Why?
Well, there could be circumstances. That could be, mind you, in which I might agree to the sale.
Oh, at this time of night. Edwin! Come in, lad.
I'm returning your visit, Sefton.
You couldn't have timed it better. Tony's beginning to get some sense into his head.
There are some conditions, Father. Don't forget that.
No, of course not.
I'm sorry, Tony. I'm not interested in conditions.
There's nothing you can do, Edwin. I've got 55% in favour of selling. Let's have a drink on it.
I wrote to Jo Sefton explaining what happened last time. I've just had a letter back from her. She says you simply asked her to sell her shares to you without explaining the situation at all.
There was no point in going into figures.
I'm not talking about figures. I'm talking about the way people feel.
Well?
Now Jo knows the situation. She's changed her mind. She's voting with me. Good health.
Oh, can you hang on a minute? Look, just a minute. I'm not dressed yet. Oh, who is it?
Special delivery for Mrs. Ashton.
David.
Well, who do you think it was, the milkman?
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, did you get it?
Well, it's been offered, yes.
And you took it?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, David.
Anything up the top shop, young lady?
Oh, darling, that's marvellous. Come on, then, tell me, what did he say to you? What happened?
Well, we said, morning, Mr. Ashton. And I said, morning, Mr. Howells.
When do you start?
Monday.
Yes. And what sort of a job is it, then?
Give me a chance. Well, it's good. It's not just a piddling 9-to-5 job, you know.
No.
The more we work, the more money we make.
And what do you have to do?
Selling. Well, it's a new technique. This the company of Howells is run by a bloke called Skinner. He's all right, but he seems to flannel a bit.
Oh.
Well, we're selling pre-war reconditioned radios.
Oh. What do you have to do?
Well, I follow up any inquiries to the ads, and then I sell them the pricing model.
Oh. What, selling door to door?
Well, look, it's a stepping stone, Sheila.
Oh. Is that the main attraction, then, is it?
Look, Sheila, I know I'm not going to be the manager right away, but, you know, even if I did get a commission, but once I'm in, the commission will count. The sky's the limit, and I'm going to be the best. But you've got to trust me, Sheila. Oh, look, let's stop talking, eh? Come on, not another bloody word. Come on, I want to show you something.
Hey, just a minute. I'm not dressed yet.
Oh.
Yes, as you can see, they're kept in splendid condition.
How many an hour will this one print, Mr. Briggs?
I haven't got the exact output of each machine. Get Mr. Ashton, lad. You can see why this year's figures aren't as good as they should be. We've much more capacity than we're using.
Shortage of paper, I suppose. Well, it's just as well. Some of these machines look as if they're on their last legs.
Yes, we can't get the parts either, you see. Oh, they'll start to come through much quicker now.
We hope. I'm afraid it's going to be a long, hard drag for some time yet, Mr. Briggs.
We'll be able to commandeer a certain amount from the Germans, won't we?
The spoils of victory? What makes you think that they'll be in any better state than us?
Yes, Sefton?
Mr. Fraser, our manager, Mr. Ashton, my late sister's husband.
How do you do?
I was just commenting on the condition of some of the machinery. Tell me, Mr. Ashton, what is the output per hour of the old Wharfdale, please?
On maximum, just over 900.
I need to know these details before we can talk prices.
Well, some of the machines are just about on their last legs.
He knows that, Edwin. I was explaining about the parts situation.
Well, the ones in actual use are sound enough.
Not very well organized, is it? The general layout, I mean.
It was designed for maximum capacity working, Mr. Fraser.
It's possible to improve on it, though.
In what way?
I was just thinking out loud. It is always possible to improve, isn't it?
If it had been possible, I'd have done it. It's not just parts we've been short of, Mr. Fraser. It's men, too.
Yes, well, that's certainly going to improve, isn't it?
You employ women here a lot, do you?
We always have. Cheap labor, Mr. Fraser.
But is it good policy, though?
I said we did it. I didn't say it was my policy. Excuse me.
You know, I've often thought the layout could be improved on.
Oh? And what would your suggestion be, Mr. Briggs?
You tell me yours.
Now, you mustn't let her depress you, Frida. I know she's an old friend of
You were
yours.
right last night. She is pregnant.
Oh, that does make it tough.
It's so unfair. I mean, there must be hundreds of women who are dying to have children, and there's Doris. And there is Doris, who's going to have one and would do anything not to.
Are you very concerned about her?
Yes, I am. I want to help her.
Well, we will. We'll do everything we can. She can stay here if she wants, or we'll try and find her somewhere else to live. And when the time comes, we'll help her through that. You'll be more use than I am then, I expect.
And then what?
Well, that's rather up to Doris, isn't it? I mean, if she wants the child adopted, I can organise...
Ian, wouldn't it be better if she didn't have it at all?
Well, possibly, but there's not much we can do about that, is there?
Why not?
Well, you know very well why not.
Well, you're supposed to say you like it.
Well, of course I like it. Who wouldn't? But...
But what?
Well, how much is it?
795.
You won't get a mortgage, will you? If you haven't got a job.
I don't need a mortgage. I have got a job.
Yeah, but that's going to take all the money you've got, David, and supposing you don't like the job, what you going to do then?
I find another one.
You can't take any old job, though, David. Not with a place like this one.
Oh, Sheila, don't look on the black side all the time, love. Look, I need this house. I need something to work for.
Me and the kids not enough for you, eh?
It's the same thing, you... Look, you, the kids, and the house. Us and the place we live in. It'll be something to work for, Sheila. You're scared of it, aren't you?
Yeah, well, it's a far cry from that other old place.
Yes, and so it bloody well should be.
Don't be scared of it, eh?
Can we go inside?
It happens, though, doesn't it?
If the mother's life is in danger, or might be if she had the child, or if she might be a mental wreck as a result, yes.
And I suppose that is the law.
Yes. It's also common sense. I mean, there's little point in bringing a child into the world if the mother's going to die, or go out of her mind. But as far as I know, Doris isn't in that kind of danger.
Well, maybe she isn't. But she's a human being here. I mean, she didn't ask to be put in that situation. It happened to her. She's a victim.
Oh, I see. An immaculate corruption, was it?
Well, no.
Look, the baby's the victim. Doris had the choice.
Oh, as simple as that, is it?
Oh, maybe she thought the chap was going to marry her. It would have been better if she'd made damn sure.
Oh, typical male attitude.
Oh, rubbish. Look, I see much more of this than you do, every day, in fact. Now, if I were to ask them, was it worth it, which I obviously don't, I know exactly what their reply would be.
Oh, no, you don't. How many babies have you had?
Anyway, I'd be very surprised if Doris accepted your solution in the end. As surprised as I am at you for suggesting it. You're a nurse, Frida.
Yes, and I also happen to be married, don't I? So that problem isn't likely to arise for me. Look, even if I've never been pregnant, it doesn't mean to say I don't understand how she feels. Yes, I'm a nurse, but in case you haven't noticed lately, I also happen to be a woman.
As if I could forget.
We must now devote all our strength and resources to the completion of our task, both at home and abroad. Advance Britannia! Long live the cause of freedom! God save the King!
The Prime Minister has made the historic statement of the end of the war in Europe. The ceremonial sounding of the ceasefire is made by the buglers of the Scots Guards.
Thank God for that.
Here, better hurry, I'll be late.
And where do you suggest we celebrate our VE Day?
Oh, I don't know. Where would you?
How about dining out?
I'd love to, but do you think we get in anywhere?
Well, I'll phone around and have somewhere arranged for you by the time you get back. Even if it's only that Chinese place, Kwok Fong's, down by the docks.
What do you mean, only? It's my favourite.
Ah, well, you may very well be in luck then, because I suspect that all the nice places will be crowded out.
I wonder how Doris is celebrating her VE Day.
Oh, she'll be all right.
Yes. Strange she didn't come back, though, isn't it?
We've had a very bad year, and I'm more than ever convinced that now's the time to sell before things get worse.
Why should they?
Please, Margaret, let me finish. I say that now's the time because we've had a very attractive offer from a man called Fraser. A very attractive offer.
I think somebody's supposed to ask how much.
How much, Sefton?
His first offer was for £19,000, and I told him we wouldn't consider it. I told him that the business was worth 25 if it was worth a penny. And we came to a very reasonable compromise.
Which was?
Mr. Fraser has made a firm offer of £22,000.
I know it's a difficult decision to make. And I know that I'm not the only one who'll be sorry to see the business go out of the family. But I've thought about it, and I'm convinced in my own mind that it's the only sensible thing to do.
Helen?
There's more than one side to this, isn't there, Sefton?
Yes, there is. Answer me this, Sefton. If Mr. Fraser's making us such a good offer, he must be pretty confident that he can make the firm pay. Well, if he can make it pay, why can't we?
He's a younger man than I am, Edwin, and he'll be bringing business in.
You and I should be bringing business in when paper rationing allows us to take it on. I've done my share. The trouble is you're not really interested anymore, are you?
It's no good attacking me, Edwin. This is a straightforward business decision we've got to make. It's not a matter of personalities, it's pounds, shillings and pence.
And that's exactly where we differ. It's not just pounds, shillings and pence. It's people. Personalities isn't the right word. People. You've got a very loyal staff, Sefton, which might surprise you. Surprises me sometimes. You can't just sell them like so many lumps of coal.
We've been over all this before.
Half of them have been away fighting. For us. God knows why when you see what's happening behind their backs. What are they going to come home to? I got offered a better job, but I didn't take it. You remember that?
You didn't like Pringle, that's why.
I prefer to stay where I am, that's why. That's the point. When I saw how another works is run, a bigger works. What happens then? With your smart suits and your cut glass accents, eh? Will they care that Joe's got to watch his back, that Harry's liable to fly off the handle, that Nora's lost her Jim? No, the place will be run by men pushing buttons in London.
Maybe that's going to be happening everywhere anyway, Uncle.
You can decide that, Edwin, for yourself. Mr. Fraser has already agreed to keep you on as manager.
After what he said about the layout of the place?
I specifically asked him.
As part of the deal.
As another lump of coal. I didn't particularly like Fraser, anyway.
Edwin, you can't have it both ways.
Well, Margaret, let's all hear it.
Well, I know I'm a bit out of my depth, but I suppose if they were forced to keep Dad on... Look, what I mean is...
We know what you mean, Margaret. It will be written into the contract. They can't wriggle out of it.
Oh, well, that means Dad can't be fired, so that's all.
Whether I suit them or not, whether I get on with them or not, they're stuck with me, aren't they? Well, that won't work either. A man gets on with his bosses by doing his job properly or he gets out. I say we should keep the works, not be panicked by one bad year. Make it pay.
Nobody's tried to do that harder than you, Edwin. I acknowledge that.
The war's over. Things will be different.
We hope.
Look, can I say something? I mean, do we have to decide this today? Aren't we rushing it? Couldn't we hang on a day?
Yes, what's the hurry?
Mr. Fraser wants the printing works quickly. If we dilly-dally, he'll go somewhere else.
It may be our last chance, Frida.
Oh, I see.
Does that mean you vote to sell?
No, I'm against selling.
So am I.
Look, I can understand you're wanting to hang on. But if we go on losing money for very much longer, there won't be any jobs for these people to come back to. You haven't said anything yet, Helen.
No, but I've been listening and weighing things up.
Your share would be £5,500.
That's not what I meant. You're fighting a lone battle, Edwin. I think you should give Mr. Fraser a chance. He might be very good for all you know.
Can't you understand? I want a chance to do it myself.
There's too much at stake, Edwin.
You mean I'm too old? Past it. That's what you mean, isn't it?
Right. We've all had our say. Those in favour of selling?
I'm sorry, Edwin. I'm sorry.
Dad?
Oh, Dad, wait a minute.